Hi guys, so for me this is absolutely terrifying, and I was up all night thinking about what I'm going to tell with all these VCs that have been here for far longer than we are. We're a relatively new kid on the block. I think this is the section of the program where you have those. But it's absolute fantastic to be able to do this job, and for that I really need to thank the entrepreneurs, and not only those that are in this room today, but the ones that have been building this ecosystem in Europe for the last 10, 15 years even. And it's standing on the shoulders of those people that allows me to have the privilege to do this job and meet an incredible amount of ambitious founders. So we're Inkef. I joined a little bit over 18 months ago because I really believed in what we as a fund strive to do, the type of companies that we want to back, the entrepreneurs that we want to work with, and also how we approach the investing. And for us, that means getting in relatively early for people that are really ambitious and want to set a dot at the horizon and then work their way towards it. And along that journey, we'll have some hardships, and we'll work on that together, hopefully to get all these things solved. And as a fund, we are really focused on companies which have a presence in the Netherlands or a demonstrable link to the Netherlands. Managing now a 500 million euro fund, which is focused on Series A. And there the focus becomes a little bit less clear. We invest in life sciences and we invest in technology. Life sciences for us is pharma, it's therapeutics, it's medical devices, and technology that really encompasses almost everything from fintech to enterprise software, marketplaces, and digital. But if you look across the portfolio, there's really a common denominator, that all of the founders that we're backing, they're really trying to build category-defining and in some cases even life-changing companies. We have a company in the portfolio that is looking for new therapeutics to cure rare diseases. We have a company, Audion, which is trying to cure deafness. And on my side of the pond, because the people that are managing that are super smart and they have PhDs in molecular biology, and our end is slightly different from that. But we have a company which is seeking to democratize real estate data across the world, Geofi. And we had Pete here earlier today, where we're super happy to be able to invest in that company as well, from Shapeways, building the world's global 3D printing marketplace. And that's just a blast to do. What is important, if I were in your shoes and talking to investors like us, it's really to make sure that the person that you're teaming up with fits, and doesn't fit for a year or 2 years, 5 years, but actually the journey will probably be 10 years, right? So everybody's talking about mistakes and problems that people had. I can tell you that the unique problems that we'll face will be there as well, and you just have to be there shoulder to shoulder and get them solved, which is often not that easy. And you don't want to be in a situation where a VC really puts you in a squeeze because your runway is running out. The type of companies or the stage that we invest in is relatively early. It's Series A. For us, that means investments of 1 to 5 million, but also with the ambition to truly back the winners going forward. So we can go up to 75 million across consecutive rounds. So really in there for the long run. Does that mean that we always want to be in a company for 7, 9, or 10 years? No, we had 3 exits. They were relatively successful. And I think thanks to that and the job that my colleagues did, we're super happy to get the backing from APG, ABP indeed, for the additional funding that we raised over the summer, and puts us in a fantastic position to start expanding the team. We have a combination of entrepreneurs. I came from the dark side, to be honest, so I was a banker, and I'm not ashamed of it. But in heart, I'm a product guy, and it's just fantastic to be on the scene. What is the job of a VC? I think summarizing, it's manufacturing serendipity. So it's really bringing great people together, building connections, helping them to move into other countries, making sure that there's somebody that is willing to invest in your next round as well, and making those VCs aware that you exist, make waves. I don't think that a VC has magic pixie dust. Probably getting a VC on board means that you will have to work even harder because you raise the bar and it becomes even more complex. But we'll be there, and we'll be working just as hard to make those companies hopefully a great success. Thank you so much.